Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Grayboardgamer here with the unboxing of Sword Art Online, the board game Sword of Fellows. It's a small box, but let's open it up and see what's inside. We'll do a quick unboxing to see what's in here, and then we'll look at the components a little closer if they need a thorough examination. We have our manual, and it looks like it's going to be a pamphlet or a fold-out style. Lots of dice. Well, who doesn't like dice? I know I'm a sucker for dice, so let's see what we have here. Several different kinds. Looks like we got a pack of square cards. Looks like those might have a foil finish on them somewhat. And I have to turn this upside down to get it out of here. Some larger cards also seem to have that nice foil finish on them. A nice amount of them in there. And when we do the thorough examination, I'll open these up and we'll see what exactly is on there. And then we have two little punch boards with tokens on them. And that is it. There's not a whole lot in the box because it is a small box game. But now we'll continue on and go ahead and look at each of the items individually and get a little closer inspection of what's in this box. And we can take a closer look at the items, starting with the punch boards. Pretty simple sets of tokens. Look like they'll be for keeping track of something. 1, 2, 5, 10. Don't know if it's going to be for scoring or for money. Let's see what we have here. Now they're fairly small and thick, so we don't have to worry about them bending or warping, so that won't be an issue. Oop, got a rogue dice there. Let's go ahead and open up this manual. And I know nothing about what this game is based on. I don't know the source material at all. If anybody out there does, well, here we go. It's the year 2022. Well, it's only 5 years from now. Not too far into the future. And of course, since I play a lot of solo games, this can be played solo. Doesn't look too horribly complex, considering all the rules are on just this one expanded sheet. Is there a special? Well, I don't see anything specific for solo glancing at it right away, but that doesn't mean that there are no solo specific rules. The box is fairly plain. Pretty simple design. Just a repeat of the box front name and logo. A little more information. Well, made in China, and you can only sell it outside of Japan. Well, wonder why that is. And then we have the dice. We have 4 of each of the black and white. I like this kind of satin finish to them. I like that. Nice rounded corners. Looks like the pips are well inked. No issues there. Let's look at these custom dice. There's 6 of these also. It looks like they have on the one spot various characters, I'm assuming are from the game. And it looks like they have different types of weapons, probably also based on what weapon that particular character uses in the game. I like that. That's pretty neat. Again, they have a nice weight to them. That satin finish too instead of a high gloss. I do like that. We have 2 decks of cards here. I'm going to take a moment to get the plastic off of these so we can take a closer look. That was quite the struggle. The plastic on those was super tight, no raised corners, nothing to try and grab to start opening it, so I had to be really careful there. Those were rough to open. Let's take a look. These are really nice full foil cards. We have healing crystals, ability potion, holy soul returner crystal, just one of those, ring of agility, coat of midnight, and so we have the dark repulsor and Yui. I think that's how you say it. And the card backs are all the same. Doesn't appear to be a really thick card stock. I have to be a little more careful with these. Same here. Thick enough, but not a real heavy duty card stock. And I don't know these characters. Looks like there's quite a bit of information going on here on these cards themselves. I'm trying to move them around a little bit because some of the angles makes it really difficult to see what's going on them. I should probably ask my wife's son. He's 15 and watches a lot of anime. He might actually know what this is from. He might know the anime itself. The lower section fight. Oh, these look like they are almost look like they come straight from animation cells of some kind. So if you know the show, these may come directly from it. Well, very interesting. Definitely something that I have in my collection now that is not a niche that I normally look to fill, and that is anything anime related. I have no problem with it. It's just that I'm out of touch with whatever the current anime is. It's been a long time since I've delved into that world and watched a lot of it. Thank you for joining me and watching the unboxing of Sword Art Online, the board game Sword of Fellows. Please take a moment to leave some comments, especially if you know this game or if you're versed in the source material that the game was developed from, to give me a little bit more insight. Maybe I'll learn more once I read the rulebook and do a few playthroughs, but if you know something, you can give me a heads up on it. That would be awesome. Your continued viewership and support is greatly appreciated, and I'll see you in my next video.